We're talking about all of this, okay?
The stacks.
Yeah.
Also.
So let me ask the two of you a question. I came here, and before I came here, on a flight, we're in Arizona right now. I flew here from Washington.
At an undisclosed location.
My home in Washington, D.C. My home in Washington, D.C. I picked up my dry cleaning, and I had to show my ID. I go to Zips Dry Cleaning. It's like $1 to get my suit dry cleaned. I had to show my ID. It says a big sign. It says, show us your ID or else you don't get your dry cleaning. I had to show my ID twice in that process. Then I had to get in my car, where it's illegal to drive without an ID. It's illegal for me to drive myself to the airport, which I did. I drove to the airport, I got in a parking spot, and then I got on my plane, wherein the government agent, the TSA agent, said ID. Didn't ask for my ticket, said ID. Ran my ID through a machine that said I was on that flight or wasn't. And then when I had to get on my flight, not a government agent, just the person at American Airlines said, show me your ticket, which is tied to my ID. I can't get on the flight without having my ticket, which is my form of identification. So what is more important for the process of my week? My dirty laundry? My getting on a flight to Arizona? Or my vote? What is the most important constitutionally protected activity for me that week? This week, I voted, I got my dry cleaning, and I got on a plane.
Yeah.
What is the most important activity constitutionally that I undertook this week? Well, damn it, it's voting. There's only one of those is constitutionally protected. I don't know how bad the laundry was for John Adams. Probably terrible. It was the 1700s. But not even dry cleaning, not even dry cleaning is considered constitutionally protected activity.
Right.
Yet I am required by Zips for my $1.30 dry clean to show an ID twice.
Well, we could come up with literally 400 things right now if we just sat here and
How about
started to
renting a
list them.
movie?
Rent a movie. buy a beer at the grocery
anyone do
store.
that
Open
anymore?
a bank account.
Yeah.
No, I
We
always
could
loved
literally
the
keep
renting the
going
movie
and
example
going.
because it was so incredibly Stalinistic the way they enforced the ID. When we grew up in America, children did not have Netflix brought to you by Amazon Web Services. They didn't have these massive streaming capacities. You went to Family Video with a fake ID if you wanted to go rent an R-rated movie.
Yep.
Blockbuster.
Ooh, what
Rest
R-rated
in
movie
peace.
were you renting as a teenager, Charlie?
Well, okay, so this
I
is
would
this is
Die
the
Hard.
the important thing though to note is
My
that
favorite Christmas movie.
just like everything else in America in 2020, this idea that you need an ID to vote is somehow racist. Everything
Yes.
is racist. Everything's white supremacist. I'm young. It's no secret. I'm the youngest person on our contributor team. I'm 23. I was a sophomore in college when President Trump was elected in 2016. And the next day, everything from that day forward in my college experience was racist. Because I was the Turning Point chapter, I was the Nazi Barbie on campus. That was the nickname. I was that Turning
I
Point.
spoke.
White supremacist
2.5
girl.
years
Charlie
ago?
remembers. I know. Almost 2.5 years ago. That is crazy to think about. And now you're seeing this same pattern of behavior start to happen on campuses. I'm doing lots of events with our chapters on Zoom and in person right now where everything automatically is racist again. So I want to give you guys a couple examples while we're waiting for some of these clips to